Hey all, Hipper here. So I'm sure you are aware that today is the update day on World of Warships Legends. And if you play that game, I'm sure you are also aware that the first 1, 2, sometimes 3 days after an update, the horrible, the terrible, the teams are the worst ever. And I just don't have the patience for it today. So I'm going to play something else, at least for a few hours. We might do ships later. We'll see how we go. We could get some invites along the way. We'll see what happens here. But I haven't done this game here before. But this is probably my favorite game in the whole world. And in my opinion, it is one of the best games ever made. If not the best game ever made. And I know that's a big thing to say, and I stand by it because I've been playing games since I don't know. Well, oh my god, since I had a 386 PC, so that's like I don't know, a long time ago. And hey, Shina, good of you to join in. I know it's not ships, but we're doing something different today because of the update. Hey, Tex, good to see you people. Like I said, we're doing something a little bit different today because I don't want to jump into the update chaos right now, which is the way ships is. At least maybe later we'll get some, hopefully, some div invites, and then maybe I'll change my mind. But right now, we are doing Divinity Original Sin. And I was just saying, I think it's the best game ever made. It's just incredibly deep and also incredibly difficult if you put the difficulty all the way up. So if you think Elden Ring is hard, well, welcome to this game. So I have actually cheated a little bit here, and I've set up my guys here before I started. So the lady here, I made a wizard, and this is not just any character set up here. I mean, if you screw up here, you're going to handicap yourself completely for pretty much the whole game. So it's it takes a bit of thought. So I maxed out, well, I didn't max out her intelligence, but I popped some in her intelligence, speed, and perception. That's what I like here. And then I've made sure that she can now use 4 kinds of magic right from the get-go. And I've given her this that allows you to examine enemies. And thanks for the like, Byron. And it just it splits kind of the jobs between my 2 characters, because I have 2 characters. As you have to have that in this game. Actually, you can have 4, but it just gets too much. Hell Let Loose. I have actually thought about it. Oh yeah, Shiner. Yeah, absolutely. I'll make you I'll make you a an admin, no problem. So I actually picked this perk here for her, Lone Wolf, meaning that you can only have 2 characters, but then you get like some good stuff. So anyway, this is gets a little bit, detailed this. So let's just kick it off, shall we? So like I said, I have 2 characters. Mr. Roderick here and Scarlet, that's just like standard names, so just pick those. And I think my Roderick guy here, he is a crossbow guy. And then my wizard is obviously a wizard. So they should be able to complement each other great from afar. Up close, they're going to suck, but that's just the way it is. Yes, I'm done with my character creation.
In the days of old,
we're going to skip this. Sorry. Yes, this game is on console. It was on PC originally. And it came out on console, and I just randomly picked it up, and I tell you people, it's just amazing. It's sort of like a Diablo game, just way more, much deeper, much deeper, and also a lot more difficult. But kind of, the premises are the same. You know, you walk around and you find stuff, and actually in this game you can craft anything you want into pretty much anything you can think of. And it's important to pick up stuff, even little random shells here. So I'm sure we can find a use for them. Another one there. If you notice this searching here, where you can pick up stuff, so you don't have to actually walk around and pick up every single little item you come across. It's actually really helpful. Some doctors here. Come on. Yeah, mushroom. And like I said, collect everything. Because I made at least one of my guys, I made him a crafter. So I should be able to craft a lot of cool stuff. And we got a range scroll. That's excellent. A journal. I could read that, I guess. If I could remember how to actually get into. Yeah. Inventory. There it is. Read. Okay, yeah. Interesting. So we got another quest there. So as you can see, you can change between the guys if you want to. Oh.
Well,
Alright, so I think we're coming up on the first little battle here. It's just a practice one. So they
Take the stone to the temple. These weapons will be easy to crush.
as you said,
all, battles are turn-based. It's not real-time like in Diablo, and that's really awesome.
Arise, fair dead.
It just makes it so much more interesting, I think, and especially if you play multiplayer, you can play up to. Actually, I don't know how many you can be in this game. I'm assuming 4, but you can at least be 2 in a local split screen and online. So it's it's really fun. As you can see, you have unlimited time to think about what you're going to do, and you have to think about what you're going to do, because this is not it's not an easy game. Like I said, this is the easiest difficulty, and trust me, it's incredibly hard still. That's why I said, yeah, Elden Ring is difficult, but it's nothing compared to this. So this game is, well, not all about, but it's very important to have some sort of crowd control. So I made sure I picked this kind of magic here where I can put out a spider. So I can kind of keep these guys here occupied. And then I've used my guy's turn, so it's the lady's turn. So with her, I'm gonna pop a puddle of goo or oil or whatever it is here. And once I do that, it'll slow these guys. So it's it's a very strategic game. You really have to think about what you're doing. So now all these guys here are slowed, oiled, or whatever you want to call it. And if we are lucky, we can burn them again. Because I happen to have a magic fire missile here in my pocket. I don't actually know where I got that from, but there it is. Because I popped out that oil there, I can actually set it on fire. So let's do that with my last action points here. So pretty much got them, and this guy will burn out, I think. That's pretty close. We'll end my turn. And then it's the spider's turn. So he can finish him off. And that's it. That was a very, very, very easy battle, that one here. I will say that.
those thieves don't.
But so there should be something good in here. Yeah, he left his clothes, but I can't walk in there because it's on fire. I do have a range spell, but I don't want to use it. I'm saving it for later because I happen to have played this game before and I know I'll need it. So I got a rope. Let's see if it's any better than what I have. Compare. 14, 6. Yes, it is better. So put it on. And then we're just gonna head in here. And it's kind of sort of the first level in the game. It's also a tutorial of some kind.
This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken.
So it's not that difficult, but you should do it if you play the game, because like I said, it's extremely difficult if you don't. You'll also find some good stuff in here that you can use later on. So if you pick a certain perk, you can actually talk to animals, but I didn't pick it because I didn't.
This seems to be broken.
Alright. It's locked. I don't have anyone who can unlock chests. So that's a bit of a problem. So see if we find some. Maybe we find something later we can open it with. Should be some something somewhere to open it. Anyway, we're moving on. So all these empty bottles and stuff, it's just like Skyrim. I mean, you can use it and you will need to use it later on. Actually, not even later on. You have to use it pretty much immediately. And there is a lot of stuff. Whoa. Just move that one out of the way. So we can keep going here.
Careful, there's a mine in the middle of our path.
Someone
Alright.
must have an interest in protecting whatever's kept.
So there's a trap there in the middle. So just be careful with that. So don't step on the red thing. And there's a skull. We'll grab that. You can always use that. Like I said, you can pretty much use anything in this game. And there's some sort of key up here. We'll grab that. And there's a bone pile. Look in that. There's nothing in there. Base. Arrow shaft. Useful. Smoke grenade. Yes. Useful. And let's see if we can open this one. We could. And we got an arrow. Yay. So there's full of hidden stuff in this game here. It's just actually quite insane how much effort they put into hiding stuff from the players. And I played this game, well, a few times before. So it's been probably a year or so since I touched it last, but I vaguely remember.
I've always heard there's typically more to a king's tomb than meets the eye.
It could be a myth, or it could be our lucky day.
No, it's no warship game, this one. I'll tell you that. It's pretty much the exact opposite. So, open the tomb, old dust paper, pick up that mushroom there.
This seems to be broken.
Okay, we won't. There we have some lockpicks, but I'm kind of too lazy to go back to that chest now, so we'll just pick them up. Or perhaps we're supposed to use it here. Pick lock, yes. And we got an axe and some sort of hide. Excellent. Oh, open it. Uh-huh. They never leave anything behind. It's a collectathon, this one here.
This seems to be broken.
I found something.
So, my friend here found a hidden button. So we'll smack it and move on. So, this is like the first, puzzle in the game, because there's always obstacles and there's always more than one way to get around them. Always. Of course, it depends on what the puzzle is, but in this case here, it's a locked door, so it's not actually that terrible. So we'll just whack it a few times. Whack.
Short work of that door.
Done.
But I don't imagine our weapons
Of course,
would survive
that was a
such use.
pretty simple one there. Some of the objectives in this game can be and will be extremely difficult. Like as in super, super difficult. And if you haven't played the game before, it's really hard to sometimes figure out what you're supposed to do. So there's a lot of fire there. We'll just see what we're gonna do. So obviously you can't walk on fire, and surfaces play a lot, like a huge role in this game here. Actually, a massive role. Because only mostly enemies can walk on some sort of surfaces. So obviously fire doesn't like water. We happen to have a water barrel here. So let's see if I can move it. Can I move it a little bit into the... No, for some reason I can't. Maybe I'll pick this guy, he's stronger. He can't move it either. Okay. Anyway, so let's see if we can attack this one and have some water spill out. Perhaps that'll be enough. So I did a little bit, and then notice the steam that results from that. That's another thing that you can use in the game, both as an offensive and a broom. 200% critical damage. I'll get broom. Gold. Oopsie. Oh, that was a lucky find apparently. And a pan. Excellent. Fried eggs for everybody. So another conveniently placed water barrel here. We'll just whack that a few times, and then we should be able to get through the water. So this is just to give players a taste of how you're supposed to progress in the game. Because there's no tutorial other than this little intro here, and that is enough.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
What's this I've spotted? It is some sort of thing.
This seems to be broken.
So that opened this gate here. It's gonna grab
seems
these
to be
lock. Okay. As usual. Oh. Don't forget to peek in every barrel. A macro, yes. Yeah, the lockpicks, yeah. You can. You just need to have enough of them. Is the problem. Some water, yes. So, we're approaching a different surface now. And like I said, this is just to take us through, the basics of the game. And that's a poison surface. It's the knockdown arrow, that's very nice. So obviously we don't want to
Spotted something interesting.
step on that. He spotted something interesting. But, and this is also something you just have to know, you can put stuff on the traps, and then, yeah, somehow they don't work anymore. Don't ask me how, but it took me a while to figure that out when I first started playing this game, I'll tell you that.
I think I hear voices downstairs.
Voices downstairs, oh no.
To surprise another angry summoner.
So, you can see here, there are actually a few enemies down here. Buried mummy, and another buried mummy, and that's about all I can see. There could be more, but I can't see that right now. So if you want to, you can totally attack these guys unaware. There are no rules in this game here. And you can also sneak down. If your sneaking level is high enough, you get a little bit closer.
Something right here. It could be an ambush.
Yeah, it could be an ambush. Yeah, well, it probably is an ambush, my dear friend. So I have this special ricochet skill here that I'm thinking I might use while I keep my my wizard out of the way. Oh wait, they're standing in oil. Okay. Let's have something better. No, I need the other. I think I need the other later. Yeah. So let's have her sneak down instead. And yeah, I know they look ridiculous when they're sneaking. Yeah, no worries, Wesley. I might pick up. Oh, happy to be a fireball scroll there. Well, okay. I think I know what we're supposed to do with that. Alright, why not?
Die, vermin.
Oh, that was an easy one. But like I said, this is just sort of a tutorial. Nothing there. What else? Do we have some nice loot here? I would like some loot. There is a chest up there. So like you control one guy at the time. Oh, did I accidentally miss that? I did. Ah, okay. I have to go back and get that. That's a big chest. Must be something good in there. It was up here with the poison, that's why I missed it. Bad. You'll see the little grate in there with this barrel here. Should do it. There we go. And open. Oh, yep. Oh, well, that was very disappointing actually, in that just not really worth my little walk here. But anyway, we did it. Alright, so let's see if we can finish off this this area here. And this is our first little obstacle here, because this door will only open if both buttons are pressed down at the same time, and obviously you will need to put something on the buttons then. Can you move? Sometimes the AI is yeah, a little bit worshipy AI. Ooh, there was a lot of stuff there. Just check out this corner first. Oh, nothing interesting. It's disappointing. So lots of stuff here.
One man's trash is another man's
One man's trash is another man's
trash.
trash. That is totally correct. Alright, so here's another kind of a quirky little obstacle here. Because we can only bring one person through at a time. So you have to leave one guy and then pick, whoops, the other person. Yeah, how do I make the other person not move? I don't remember that. Okay. Perhaps I'm not supposed to do that. I usually play this in split screen with other people, so that's why you can just make one person stand there and then the other one goes through. But I guess we have to do it the hard way here. Pretty strong throwing that vase like that, and then it doesn't break. It's pretty amazing. Oh, not heavy enough. Well, surely there must be a way of simply having a person stand in one place. Yeah, that's it. I thought there was. So we'll leave one guy over there and we'll take the lady over here. And then we'll switch back to the other guy and we'll walk through. And then it's right, you could go split in here to make them follow each other. That's what I didn't remember. Okay, so autosave is usually a bad sign. It means something's coming up. Something's coming up. Yep. Looks like something in there. So let's just spread out a bit here.
A living rat dares disturb in life. I suppose strain, run if you...
Okay. So this guy is kind of a boss, so he's actually quite difficult because, like I said, this is supposed to be, you know, the training area. But not exactly easy. And this is the easiest difficulty. So we gotta get these spiders out here to soak up some damage. Primarily, that's pretty much what they're there for. And after that, we'll see what else we can do. So let's fight this guy. Okay, wow. Perhaps I remember wrong, he's not very difficult.
Death in 1,000 forms rules all.
Oh no, he's not dead yet. Alright. Can we reach that guy? No. Okay. End turn. So obviously enemies' turns now. Like I said, turn-based game, and that's why it can be like very difficult. Because you really have to think about what you're doing. Every battle is pretty much a chess battle. So use a bit of magic on that guy there. Take that stone. Is that it? That was it. Awesome. I remember this being much harder. So we got a key, yeah, healing potions, sword, old, whatever that was, and some gold. So I think that's about the end of the practice area here. I hope so. Oh, gotta pick up our friend here. Come on. Don't be a stranger. There you are. Alright, China, no worries. Alright. That was it. We made it. So now we're actually getting into the real game. And we're going to approach the city up here. We have to do a little bit of fighting first. But, like... Yeah. Trading... Oh, I'm looking the wrong way. Trading and crafting is so important in this game here. Incredibly important. And in this city here that we'll find in a little while, there's a lot of options for doing exactly that. And there's also, like I said before, a lot of hidden things to find and do stuff with. For example, this guy here. So, kindness is its own reward. So we'll throw him into the sea. Yes.
Agreed.
Because then we'll get a reward. So that's why you gotta really check and look everywhere in this game here. And that's the great part about it. And of course there is actually a number 2 of this game called Divinity Original Sin 2. Strangely enough. So now we found a ring with a bit of water resistance and stuff. I'm gonna outfit my guys when I get a little bit closer to the city. There's no point doing it now. Because I want to sell stuff and to build them the way I want. And here is a very important piece of equipment, a shovel. There's lots of secrets and stuff is buried in this game. And if you don't know where it's buried, you need to have high perception to find the spots where the stuff is hidden. And none of my characters have very high perception, at least not yet. So I probably won't find more than I'm supposed to find. A wooden log, see, like I said, pick up everything. Branch, that's good. You can use that for crafting crossbows that you can then sell, so we're going to pick that up as well. Yeah. So depending on what you answer in these encounters, you can either get into trouble or, you know, fights. Let me see.
The wizard, you say?
Agreed.
Alright, good. We got out of this without a fight. And we got a level, so that's obviously incredibly important in this game here. So I got another 1 attribute point to spend, and I gotta do that for both my characters. So that's why when you play 4 characters, it's a lot of fiddling around with like stuff. That's a little bit too much for me, so I just play 2 more powerful characters instead of 4 less powerful characters. I think we'll pop it in intelligence. And what do we do here? Probably just put it into air magic. Yeah, yep, that'll work. We don't have any of those. Don't have any of those. So that's it. Yes, I'm happy with it. Let's do the same for Roderick here and put his in dexterity. And he's a little bit more fiddly here, so we'll use So the more I put in crossbow here, I get 10% critical. Could get it up to 14, but I think I'll probably put it in expert marksman here, so I can do, you know, some more interesting bow things, bow and arrow things. Anyway, too much detail. Alright, I think that's it. We are going to cross the bridge here that the 2 weirdos were guarding. 2 drunken weirdos here. And there's a hook. Pick that up and let's read that. I think it's this one. So, because of that, I learned some recipes. For example, now I know how to make an arrow shaft and tomato sauce, which is useful. Cheese bread dough, also very nice. Pizza dough, yay! So like I said, crafting, incredibly important in this game here. Old fire staff, excellent. That's probably better to give to my my friend here. I'll just send that to her. And just go into her inventory and see, is that, compare that to what she's got. 1733. Yeah, that's better. Oh, I can't equip it. Whatever, we'll fix that later. Baby butts. Yeah, I know. I know. They were there yesterday as well. Luckily, they seem to getting yeah. Short sword and an old crappy bow. That's nice. We can always sell this stuff. So now we're kind of coming up on some sort of weird random battle here. Kill the unbelievers. Okay. So that's the orcs, by the way. So we put out our spiders, as we usually do, to tank some damage. They're probably the most important skill in this game, actually. Yes, well, very important. Because without the spiders and all the stuff like that, Pineapple on pizza. I love pineapple on pizza. I know. I know. But I'm sorry, but I do. Alright. So this way we can hopefully take this guy out without even putting our actual main characters in peril. And this guy here is a shaman. So we can go... Oops, no we can't. We can go here and go examine. So there's really nothing special about him. That's good. So he could be a bit of a problem. So I'm gonna send the spider over towards him. The last action points. Every turn you have action points, obviously. And yeah, these are just AI guys. We're just gonna super. Yeah, I'll make you an admin channel as soon as I figure out how to do it. Miss. So we need to take this shaman out first because, as you saw, he was healing this big, huge, fat guy here, and we can't have that because then we'll never actually finish. And how much does it cost to fire this one? It costs 3, and I have 5 penny. Let's walk down a little bit closer and see if we can get it now. We can. Whack. Half down. And then I think I will probably slow this guy instead. Alright. Next up, I need 3. See if we can hit him. We can hit him. So he's my damage dealer, this guy here. As you saw, he's pretty good with that crossbow. So orc is down, and are we able to finish this guy off? I think we are. Was that it? No, there's still one guy there. A black cultist. Oh no. But it's like him versus 6 of us, so won't be long. And we can just reach him. He's pretty tough, actually. Can I reach him from here? Oh. A little bit too. Now I can. Come on, spider, do your thing. Out of reach. Perhaps this guy can reach him. Yeah, no, he can't. Someone's gonna take him out. Oh, you should see the second one then, China. Like the Divinity Original Sin 2. It looks phenomenal. This game is actually pretty old, actually. The second one is 4K and all sorts of craziness. It's on Xbox as well. Carrier Command 2. Is that on Xbox? But if it's on PC, I will definitely not. So, can we kill this guy now? Yes.
Those orcs had a human commander.
Where are Bibius and Junius? They hear the
How
fight.
very disquieting.
Just gonna pick up the spoils of war here. Not that there's a lot to pick up, actually. What about this guy? What does he have? Nothing. What about this guy? Nothing.
Filthy beasts, I'll kill the last one of you.
And this one? Nothing. Wow. What about the shaman dude here? Where did he die? Somewhere around here. Okay, that was a really meager round. Fine. Only a shell. Okay, whatever. Going to enter the city. And this is just not, you know, like a Diablo city where you spend like a few minutes.
But you're as welcome as
The story is very intricate and full of details, so
Looks like we have our
if you want to, you can listen to it all, and if you don't want to, you don't have to. So this ship is on fire, and we'll just help them. Stop the fires us. Make it rain. That should help them out. Look how happy they are. So that'll help us out later in the game against something that you don't know. And this is another terrible.
The greatest warriors in
Yeah.
Rivendell can't cross a road.
Can't cross a rope. Nope. Apparently we can't. So I can't reach it. So I actually don't remember how. I'll come back later. All I want to do is just stop the fire on that ship, because you only have a limited amount of time to do that. So, fire arrow. That's useful. Slow down arrowhead. Yes. And he who melts it. I'm sure that's a pretty good recipe. So yep. I now know how to make a sword. So everything that's white you can pick up. Everything that's red belongs to someone, and if you pick it up, you will be stealing. So you can still do it. You just have to sneak and make sure no one's seeing you while you are, you know, being naughty. Sometimes you have to steal, because you'll see soon there are some very valuable pictures, paintings up here. That I'm going to steal. We're going to visit Sean Connery in here. So you can see the red stuff here. Do not touch. You will be getting in trouble. I seem to remember there's a guy in here who talks like Sean Connery for some odd reason.
Avert your gaze, and I'll handle this threat for all our sheiks.
She wouldn't hurt a fly,
There he is.
and I won't let you part a horn on her head.
For all our shakes. Oh, he even looks like Sean Connery, doesn't he?
Ah, who better than a proven orc crusher to convince my dumbbell of a friend here that orcs are predators, not pets.
Orcs are predators, not pets.
Enough of that. I know how dangerous an orc.
Maybe before the great orc raid we had time to indulge Ninius's idiotic obsessions. But now we're needed at our posts. I can hardly believe I've been wasting time protecting an orc when I should be running them through.
Excuse my friend.
Your woman's touch.
My friend here. Perhaps. a fine
Okay, we don't want to listen to Sean Connery anymore. But it's just so random. Oh. We gotta make a choice here.
Let her
Don't
live.
kill her.
If that potion were truly worthless, it wouldn't have been able to charm you.
You're right.
Bravo.
You're going.
Oh. She's hardly wearing any clothes. Anyway. We did something here. I'm not really sure what we did. Hey, Aaron! I thought you were out playing the summers, setting damage records. Like I said when I started this stream, I am... well, I'm not playing ships solo today. That's for sure. Not a big fan of these first, you know, update days. It's just too frustrating. Alright, so we made it to the city, and I'm going to sell and craft and do all the stuff. And look at that chest there. It's out of the way, and you won't be able to reach it until later. There's a very curious hatch here that leads to it, but of course you can get it in a million other ways. You don't have to pop through that hatch wherever that leads. I have no idea anyway. I always get it by teleporting. So, need to get to the marketplace. Let's pick up a little bit of flowers on the way and a herring or two.
No one's around. You wouldn't.
Borrow indeed. I'll soon meet a
Come now. I'll be good for it. I swear. I never would have dreamt. Oh, my. So what do you think?
Yeah, take the fish.
Everyone needs a hand now and then. Take the fish and
True enough. That's the.
Sir, did you just steal that fish?
No, I paid for it. The merchant just left, but I paid. I
paid before? My red snapper.
You were a witness.
Did I have a red snapper?
Tell me what happened.
He paid for the fish. Yeah, we'll lie.
is telling the truth. He paid for that fish fair and square.
Exactly.
Right,
I
so,
saw it too.
Can't thank you enough for.
Well, sorry to have bothered you then, sir. Carry on.
So hopefully we helped out this thief here. So hopefully that'll do something good later on. Ah, red snapper. Red snapper. Turn that off now, Julian. So these are all the merchants, obviously. Pretty much like Diablo. And let's check. Oh, did we get a level? I didn't notice that. No. I thought not. So I have a lot of stuff here. Yeah, put that on. Put that on. And let's sell some of that stuff. Hey, you! No one to attack.
What sort of arrows do you want?
Sell.
Silver? Poison?
Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. And somebody's trunks. Your grandmother always did advise you to buy underpants that breathe after all. Okay. Yes, I'm sure that'll make sense later on in the game. I honestly can't remember. Golden Grail, that seems like something we can sell. We'll keep all the random stuff here because sometimes it turns out it's something that you can actually use. Ooh, good crossbow here. 1624. That's the one I had. 8 to 16. Oh, it's much better. No. How much is it? 128. I need to be the crossbow guy.
What sort of arrows do you want?
I think he has a lot of crap to sell as well. Oh, not that much.
Poison?
A broom, a pan, and a mackerel. We'll keep the mackerel. So we'll buy a new crossbow. Yes. And like you really have to look into the stats on these things in the game because like it's a difficult game. Let's see if I can't get some. I need some more arrow magic. First aid skill book. Yeah. Treat poisoning. Meh, useless. So knockdown arrow. And ooh, +1 blacksmithing. It's very useful actually. Yeah, I'll take my lead. So equip this one. Thank you. Yes, good. Just got to send some stuff from this lady here, because she's not my crafter. Send to Roderick. Send to Roderick. Send to Roderick. Also that one, send to Roderick. And I don't know. Equip that one. I'll give him all the stuff. Like arrowheads here. It's obviously arrowheads you could put on arrow shafts. Isn't that surprising? Oh.
Well, hello there.
Okay.
Well, what sort of arrows do you
What
want?
sort of arrows do you like?
Poison? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
+1 blacksmithing, so we buy that one too. And knockdown, fire, poison cloud, poison arrowhead, and slow down arrowhead, yes. And get all of these as well. Alright. Yeah, I'm done. Then go into crafting, and we say arrow shaft. And where's my arrow? There.
Solution to the zombie problem than a set of
A knockdown arrow. Who would have thought? And that one. Slow down arrow. Who would have thought? And knockdown. Hey Miko. We are not doing ships right now. I value my sanity too much on update day.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Might do ships later. Oh, I need to be higher level. No. Fine. Alright, that's about it. Okay, then one.
A good day to you.
Good day to you. See what if there's something for Scarlet. Yes, over here. I think.
Ah, gracious patron, I see your tired eyes looking a bit teary. I've just the potion for that. Or would you prefer a
17 to
fire
33.
spell to dry those vapors?
Summon Wolf. That's actually a really good one. This one. A bit less damage, but good. Don't have enough money. How much is it? Pass. Can't be right. Sell. I don't have a to sell. Okay, fine. You'll just have to live with that. Let's go steal something. Like I said before, we're gonna do some art theft now.
You there? A moment now.
You there?
Oh,
Yeah.
What?
indeed.
It's better.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
But luckily,
Thank you. You are very boring, sir. So this art here on the walls in here is worth a lot of money. So I want to steal it. So no one's looking at me?
Hey,
Oh.
stop that.
Oh. How did you see that? Will you stand still?
That doesn't belong.
We're source hunters. We should be able.
Well put.
Okay. I don't know how she saw that. So we're gonna go somewhere a little bit more discreet to do our nasty deeds here. Can go up here. Yeah, there's one here. Go away, man. I don't want to get caught again and I get peed on by the magistrate, whatever it's called. Okay. Somehow they're all very, very interesting stuff down here for them to look at right now. Yoink. Thank you. Thank you. Should be worth quite a bit. What's in here? Anything? Any pictures in here that needs a new owner? Have a look. Have a look. Oh, there's one in there.
There must be
But it's
some way to
locked.
open this.
So this is one of the, problems. How to actually enter. Oh. Come on here, let's close this door. No, get back in there. Don't come out here, I'm gonna do bad stuff. Okay, run before she gets here. Yoink.
Under lock and key.
Who this? It's a lady.
Greetings, greetings. That I am.
Oh, greetings.
But let us not discuss.
Oh, she's selling
Let us
stuff.
browse and barter.
Excellent. You can buy my paintings. Painting of a man. Sell. Painting of a landscape. Sell. Yeah, there's nothing really interesting here. It's a little bit too high level for my guys, so we'll come back later. Oh, there's another picture here. Let's wait for that guy to disappear. Yoink. Huh? Yeah, what happened? What happened? You missed out.
How gratifying.
I happen to
see
have
you return.
another painting for you,
You
lady.
are quickly becoming my favorite customer.
Crap, I bought my own painting. That was a mistake. Okay, I think that's it. We have a bit of cash now. So. Let's get back. I want to buy this thing she had down here.
Dearest customer, I've never seen an aura so plagued by ether. Thank Astarte, I've just the earth scroll to ground you.
Why do I want to buy that? That's a good question. Need one of those. 2. Teleportation we need, that's good. Where's invisibility? Can't use that yet. That's a good one as well. Oh. Whatever. So when you buy the books, all you have to do is read them. And then you know how to do stuff, so I can teleport things. So that reminds me, let's go back to this chest here I saw on the way. Because like I said, you are obviously supposed to get that chest by, well, not obviously, but one way to get it is to go through that little hatch in the ground. But if you don't want to do that, you can just do whatever you want to do, really. Which means that I'm going to try to teleport it into my pocket instead. There it is. Yeah. It's out of sight. It's very convenient as well. There we go. Teleport it up here. Yeah. A creative solution to one of the weird things here. Unidentified armor. Unidentified dagger, 64 gold. That was actually a good one. Now we just need to identify this stuff. What lost or what? It all looks the same. I'm a bit lost. Oops. Oh. Now I'm on the right way. I am on the right way. Oh. What level are we now, actually? It's dangerous to venture out of this city until you are, well, at least level 3, I think. Can you like identify stuff?
Freezing, silver, poison. Get to the point.
She can, except there's a bug in the game. Not exactly useful stuff for me. Let's sell it. And then just send split. And then send one of these to Roderick, because if I die, then we can revive each other. Alright, let's kill something. What's the level? Our levels actually, by the way. Yeah, some kind of weird bug here. Anyway. Nah, let's do some stuff here first so we can, you know, rise a level. Need one more level at the very least before I venture out. So there's lots of things to do. Lots of quests to solve, and of course there's a main quest, and there's lots of side quests, like absolutely tons and tons of side quests.
What? Oh, yes, my Victoria. Yes. What?
Looking for on this outer what? Oh, but no. A sword. I would tell.
I am Victor. When I was the fisherman who he raised me like I was his own.
May I take books from the library?
Indeed you may.
Indeed you may.
The wisdom I here hold is yours to.
Well, I will then. Take all. Ooh. Chest, but it's red. And there's lots of people here. It's gonna be difficult to rob it.
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for.
I think we're just gonna take our leave. So how much do I need? I need another 2000 XP before I rise to the next level, so I am going to try to do that somehow. We need to find some sort of quest to perform. Let's try it here. Esmeralda shop. Yep, that seems like a good spot. There's a really like complicated plot piece about this lady here and a murder and her husband missing and yada 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 yada. But yeah, not gonna go into details with that because, like I said, that requires you to read everything and I'm just not in the mood for that. Stuff. Patty cake, patty cake. Alright, let's go to the graveyard. I know there's a relatively easy guy to kill there. Relatively. Nothing is easy in this game. Since we're still inside the city limits here. Yeah. I mean, the map is massive, like Skyrim size, and there's like 4 or 5 maps in the game, so and there's so much to do on each map. So if you're going to do this like 100% completion of this game, it'll take months, and I'm serious about that. Because I've been playing through this game split screen more than once, actually with my wife, and I tell you, it takes ages to finish. So this is the city wall here. We don't want to go out again. Just be really careful here. Be vigilant. Okay, I will be vigilant. Thank you for the heads up. Yay, something too big. Some things. I think I'll just save here. Sometimes you dig something up that's unpleasant. Yeah, like I said. It's a skeleton bomb guy. Good thing we can just teleport him somewhere. Somewhere where he dies. Done. And that gave us 1200 XP. We're closer to the 2000 we need. I'm just gonna wait for that fire to disappear. Ow! Nothing. Okay, the fire is gone. Let's get our spoils. Gold. Fancy feather, not just a feather, but a fancy feather. Okay. And a bone. I seem to remember bones being important.
Looks like that dog is awfully agitated.
Perhaps he wants to tell us something.
Perhaps he does. And 700 left. Okay, what can we possibly do for 700 XP? I'm a little bit weary of going in here because I know there's a nasty enemy in there. Let's see if we can find something else to do to give us some XP. Hey Jax! Yeah, just taking a little break from warships today because it's update day and I'm just not in the mood for the teams that's on update day. So we're playing some Divinity Original Sin. Best game ever made, I think.
We've been conducting Lieutenant. Now and that is exactly what the
Yeah, let's discuss the
I
undead.
shall be very. If ever three land, there's a
Regarding the
lot-
lighthouse,
there are-
yada yada yada.
There's a church. So
Like I said, if you really want to read, then you can. Or you can just skip through it like I do, because by default, what you choose is the right choice. Of course, if you want to choose other stuff, you can actually get access to completely new areas and new quests and stuff like that. But I'm just too lazy right now. Who's this guy? Still no XP. Why am I getting no XP? Look at these chests here. They have good stuff in them, but can't open them.
How can I help? That's
So, this is also a merchant guy. But first, let's just talk to him. Maybe he gives us some XP.
How and I might now with me. I can't and what you
Yada 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 yada.
but certainly
Yada, yada.
but I might by all means.
Okay, yeah, let's change the subject. I'll take my lead. You are too boring. Alright. I still need my 700 XP. Someone give it to me.
Sorry, sir.
What about you? Are you?
Murder within the walls and dead outside.
Oh, you're not up for that. What's going on here?
You return marks of victory, Hunter. We'll vanquish our foes yet.
Okay. If you say so. Doesn't look like there's anything for me to do there. Bigger.
Two? No. Oh. I'd heard they.
What's your statues? Here, take a gold piece. Here, take 10 gold pieces. 90 XP.
So those
Absurd.
some of the richest.
Alright, what's going on here? Who are you? What do you want?
You there! Don't pick when rich it seems and either.
Chook.
And who are you? Oh no! Don't you take it up.
Some sort of theater thing here. I don't think I've ever been here.
You there! I am hard top up, and that's right. I am to see though that I in the before my grabbing free. It was the
I doubt it won't be the.
hey, stop that!
My word.
What did I do?
My word.
I was just talking to that severed head. Oh, how was I supposed to know you're not supposed to do that? A mackerel, another mackerel, excellent. 2 wooden logs, yes. I'm sure we can use that for something. Oh, I remember that sheep. That's a naughty sheep. Don't get near that. Or is it that one?
I've spotted something.
Oh, yeah. It's that one. Evelyn's house. Someone said something about Evelyn's house, but I can't remember now. Okay, let's head to the graveyard and see if we can kill that thing and get a little bit of XP doing that. Perhaps we'll actually head out and shoot something out here. Let's do that instead. Let's do that instead.
Evil lurks beyond Seal's ramparts.
Evil lurks, oh no.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Alright. there are some enemies there. That's for sure. Alright. Just out of range. I'll throw a spider here and see if they react to that. Yes, they do. They did. Hey, Azuma. Hey. We're doing a little bit different today. No worship right now. I'll probably just skip my turn there, actually. Should do it. Put some oil here. Look. And it's Spider's turn. Come on, Spider. Do stuff. So that's why I keep the spiders up front like that. They can just tank damage while I have my guys in the back. You know, being artillery, basically. Whack! Almost got him. I think I can finish him off with this one. Get all three of them at once. Nope, didn't finish him. Okay, whatever. Nah, I'm really finished. Alright. Your turn, Spider. Miss! Yeah, I researched the Tier 7 Italian yesterday. I just haven't played it yet. Well, researched it. I guess I used my green XP to boost it. But I haven't played it yet. Oh, that's a good one. Is that it? There's more? What's left? Oh, something here. There's more?
Everything we
It's easy enough.
the tea.
Yeah, no, we got a level. Right? Put in there. Yep, that one. Do the same for this guy here. All this character stuff here you have to do. Four ability points. Get that up to 3 and that one as well. Alright. We're stronger now, we can keep moving out. That's a lot of enemies in there. On the Soviet carriers. I haven't played them yet. And I probably never will. I really don't like to play carriers. last time they gave us, well, they gave all the CCs the Kaga try out for like 2 weeks, and I never even, I don't think I ever played. Yeah, I played one battle in it, I think. But carriers are not my thing. I don't understand why people find them interesting. To me, it's a warship game, not a carrier game. Oops, I got seen. Oh, well, that's anyway. I wanted to fight them anyway, so that's probably a good thing. Oh, more blood. Look. Do you have better luck putting a spider? Yes, he does. With the tier 3? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I should give them a play, but I just can't. Well, especially not right now when it's update day. It's just not my kind of thing. He runs like an old lady. That Okay, so that guy is healing. Fucking. I have to take him out then, otherwise we won't get anywhere. That guy walks like a drunk. Can we get him? Oh, we can. He's gonna regret that. Or maybe not. Okay, oh, they are higher level, that's why the damage doesn't really, you know, get to them. I said that a little early. Can we get some of this stuff in here? We can. Oiled them all! This guy needs to die. Fumbling Terramator, okay. Apparently he's not very good at what he's doing. HMAS Melbourne. Yeah. I don't know. Carriers, man, not my thing. The whole reason I play Legends is because it's about ships, not planes. If I want to play like a flying game, I'll play something that's, well, frankly better. I don't seem to do much damage with that guy. Teleport this guy up here. Oh, that hurt him. Oh, we might get this guy now. Oh, just too short on action points. Hey, Monk. Yeah, subs. I don't know. That's something I could get really into, because I don't know if you played the Battle Stations Pacific, where they have subs in that game. I mean, that is fun. I think they would be actually a really good fit for Legends. I believe on PC they have homing torpedoes. I think that's perhaps a little bit too much. I would like not to have that, but I think it would be awesome to hunt like submarines and, you know, destroyers, and, you know, like have what are they called? They're not called deep water bombs. What are they called? They're bombs you use on submarines. Whatever. And again, in Battle Stations Pacific, there's a special DD in there. I think actually it's the Fletcher. Anyway, it's called ASW, Anti-Submarine Warfare. It has this weird circular bomb thing when you can drop on submarines, and that's a lot of fun. So you have like several ways of taking them out. Now you maybe want to play warships. What is going on? Yeah, actually I feel like playing warships now. Look what he did, Jax, Tex, and Monk. Like, yeah, I played subs in there as well, like I said, and it was good fun. Oh yeah, Silent Hunter. Yeah, that's another good one. That was a little bit too fiddly and, you know, all about the little details and turning weird things for me. But alright, I am gonna call this one quits here. I'm just gonna restart the stream and then I'm going to do warships. Look what you did. Look what you did. Sorry, just give me 2 seconds. Depth charges, that's what